What's going on, people, and welcome to a brand new episode of Too Many Games and Not Enough Time, the podcast where we get to speak to incredible gamers across the globe. Now, once again, thank you for all of the love and support on the channel. Huge congratulations again to our big competition winner who won a full content creator setup. Do you know how much of a mazza that is? Now, on today's episode, we have the second reoccurring guest. Yes, I had to get this brother back on the pod. Now, a lot of you know him as a rapper, but he is a gamer. He is a tech guru. He is the creator of the Funhouse, probably the person I speak to most on the phone. You know him as Joe Grinds, but I call him Joey from the Funhouse. Welcome to Too Many Games, my brother.
My bro, I was thinking what's he gonna say? Like when he's with the tech thing, I was thinking the tactician. Like, man said tech up grew. I thought, oh, that's a nice one. Well, God.
So you know what? I want to get straight into it, all right? You're the second reoccurring guest to get back on the show. And what's really dope is earlier on, I watched the first interview, and it was like just under almost 2 years ago. And the progression is incredible. Now, if you want to know about Joey and loving Overwatch and all of them thing there, go watch the first video, fam. We're not getting into that right now. That's up there. You can watch that. We've recorded that already. I really want to get into the Funhouse because like the Funhouse is a huge inspiration to me, so many other people, and for a lot of people it was shocking because they know you as a rapper, and for me, like, I've known you've always been a gamer. I know you're into anime, but a lot of people have never really seen you put yourself out there like that. So tell people about the Funhouse, where the inspiration come from, and yeah, talk up the thing.
Well, basically, like as you already know, like I was like last time we spoke, we was in lockdown. It was crazy. Like I was enjoying gaming, like enjoying the fact that I was in the house. But as much as I was enjoying it, I had 2 kids at home, the missus working from home and everything. So man couldn't get into the games. I was in a 2-bedroom flat. So it was like when you're trying to get immersed into the games, then you couldn't do that. You couldn't become the character. So then we moved house, bought a house, and I was saying, yeah, like I want to convert the garage. So I started converting the garage now, like just to be my little man cave, you get what I'm saying? Like to be able to game and make like YouTube videos for my old YouTube channel. Back up, people started getting inspired by like the story post that I'm posting on it, and I'm like, Raj, this is mad. So I'm showing things like my smart door handle and that, and people are like, Raj, this is mad, whatever. And I'm like, all right, let me see what else these people are saying. And I asked people, what would you put in your funhouse or in your man cave or whatever? A lot of people said, yeah, a pool table or a dartboard or like just generic stuff. And I'm thinking, why are you saying these generic things? And I realized that man cave culture is only known on TV. So people only want to put the stuff in there that they see that people do on TV. And I'm like, nah, this is mad. So like, as I then named it the Funhouse from a song that I had written, and I decided, I need to educate people on what you can be putting in your space, because if you don't know the things that exist, because TV's only showing you certain things, then I need to make sure that you know there's way more things than a dartboard and a snooker. That doesn't even make any sense to me. A dartboard and a snooker table, but this is your space. That means basically you're waiting for people to come over to enjoy your space. You know what I'm saying?
What's really, really interesting about that is like so many gamers are used to 2 places. Either having a PC set up in their bedroom where like they're just next to their bed and they have everything in there, or like just sitting in the front room playing consoles. And that kind of disconnect, like you're saying, like, look, this is your space. You can put all of the stuff that you love and the things that you want to do in it. And what's been super interesting is like me and you, we speak on the phone a lot, and just like your growth from the Funhouse. So recently getting your gaming PC, and like Joe sent me one of his videos for showing me the Funhouse, and I was brushing his chair, and I was like, nah, fam, you need a better chair than that. And then he got himself a gaming chair. And what's been dope is like everyone's gone on the journey with you. It's not just raw, I got bare guap and I'm just buying what I want to buy. It's raw, talking to the people, finding out what people like, speaking to different people in the industry. Why do I need this? Why is this good? Because one of the big conversations we had was, why do I even need a gaming chair until you sat in it?
Yes, and that's the point, and that's the whole thing, because like not everyone can just afford to like be buying gaming chairs or experimenting to see if this is gonna be them and this is the thing and whatever. Like even like I remember the other day we was talking about your desk and everything, and I'm saying to you, yeah, like when it comes to buying, doing your setup, you're gonna buy things that you realize to yourself, right, I actually don't need it. So that's the whole thing for me. I've got an opportunity to be able to get things from like great people who work for great companies and test them out and learn and explain to people what I learned on my journey, so they can then understand, oh raw, like, oh, so I shouldn't be getting that then from MySpace because maybe that's a bit too big for me, or maybe that's just a bit too small, or maybe I need this type of soundproofing, or maybe this mic, or what. So I'm the guinea pig. Like, let me help you be able to understand exactly what may or may not work for you, and at my expense. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you gassed me up because now I've got my own studio. I'm in Go and Touch Studio. Like, you gassed me up to the point where I couldn't take it just being in my flat trying to record content anymore. So like so proud of what everything you've achieved with the Funhouse, and I love the growth, and I love what you're doing. But you're in the spot. And you got the gaming PC, you got the consoles. What have you been playing, my G? Like, what games have you been playing in the Funhouse?
You know what? For the last couple of weeks, I've been streaming on Twitch playing As Dusk Falls. Yeah, it's a story-based multi-choice game, and it's incredible for streaming. Like, I never knew it was gonna be this great for streaming. So I've been playing that. I've been playing a bit of Naraka, Knockout City. But I'm more looking forward now that we're in September. Where is it? Next month that Gotham Knights is dropping. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that and God of War. But the thing is, and I said, when I wanted to play God of War, man was in the apartment. Never got to become like the big man. You know what I'm saying? so now it's like, all right, cool, that game's dropping in a couple of months. All right, yeah, I need to jump in the seat, become my man, bang all that out. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what I did with Horizon the other day. Bro, I remember playing Horizon, one of the most incredible games I've ever played in my life, and not being able to complete it because every single time that I was getting to a certain part, little man wants to watch YouTube, or Mrs. wants to watch blah blah, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Or people walking past the TV and all that kind of stuff there. So I played it a week before Forbidden West came out, and I was like, incredible. And then I got straight into the next journey. It was like, yes, I never stopped being Aloy. So.
So let's talk about some of them. So Horizon is such a cool action adventure from PlayStation. Like what they've done going from Killzone to that game is so great. And what I really love about Horizon is the jump from going from Zero Dawn to Forbidden West, like that underwater action, and like and the melee combat, because the melee combat in Zero Dawn was kind of trash, but the melee is way more fun, and they really kind of delve deep into that. But I don't want to go too much about that. I want to talk about this battle royale you've been playing, because you've been on to me about it, like a melee battle royale, running around and stuff. Like, tell me what it is about this game that's really grabbed you.
Well, the thing is that I'm not sick at shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick at Rainbow Six, but I feel like that's more, I take my time, it's strategy. So I'm good at strats, you get what I'm saying? But with this one, like, it's like I get to fight people properly. I get to use some mad kung fu and get to use like some proper sword fighting, parrying brothers and everything. Like, it's a lot more. this, I want to say, for lack of better words, intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, rather than someone murking you from way over there, you never get to see your enemy, bro. I have to look in my enemy's eyes in this one, and it has to be a thing of raw. When I kill you, or you kill me, like, I'm gonna know exactly what it is, and I'm gonna know exactly what you look like, and I'm gonna be like, all right, guy.
So when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, this is a bit of me, because you know me, I like sword fighting, I like fantasy games, I love the whole Japanese aesthetic. But do you know what put me off? Fam, I am so trash at parrying. Like, ultimate trash at parrying. That's why I don't play the Dark Souls. All of them game there, I can't mess with them because my parry skills are dead. And I was seeing that, like, if you're not parrying, you get worked.
Well, here's the thing. All right. Yes, if you're not parrying, you may get worked, but it's not about parrying. Like, parrying's like a major thing. And that's the reason why, like, not everyone can parry. Like, my parry level in that is weak. You know what I'm saying? But, like, if you do it, it's like you proper hit a man's sword out of their hands, and they're like, whoa, then you can just take, you understand what I'm saying? And that's why it's sick. So it's like, if you can't do it, you can still win. If you can do it, you're definitely winning.
All right, you've gassed me out. I'm gonna download it. I'm definitely gonna download it. Now, what's really interesting is you're actually fully known for Knockout City. Like, it's such a random game because it's basically dodgeball, and it didn't kind of come out of nowhere. The first time I saw it was at Nintendo Direct, and I was like, oh, that game looks kind of cool. It's got a nice little vibe to it. And then I felt like it had quite a quick buzz, and then it just died down really quick. Like, it didn't get the Among Us or like Fall Guys kind of longevity.
Yeah.
But what is it about Knockout City that's really kind of just drawn you in?
Well, I'm not a sportsman. I don't do sports. See what I'm saying? I don't do sports. Don't do FIFA. Don't do NBA. Don't do none of that. And when I saw this, it was so stupid. Like, Fortnite stupid, but competitive FIFA. You know what I'm saying? And I thought, I saw it first time I saw it was on State of Play. And I thought, this looks like it's going to be so dumb and mediocre that I have to give it a try. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to give it a try. So then came out a couple of days later on a beta. Bro, the game just took me. Like, I understood why people get so competitive when it comes to playing games like FIFA. Like, I understood how you can get greater at a game. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to be proper skilled in this game to be able to get to certain levels. If you're not being, and I love team player games. I love team player games where you got to pass and as I said, I love strats in it. You get what I'm saying? So me and my brethren's running everything. That brother thinks I'm gonna throw it in, but nope, I throw it at my brethren, play behind it, bang! Like, it's sick, bruv. So like, it's just, there's so many levels to it, and there's so many things that can be done to it. Like, I've seen that I ain't played it for a couple of weeks. I've been playing at Dust Falls, but I've seen they put turtles in it now. Like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've seen that and everything. I need to jump back on and check that out and everything. And it's like, they put a superhero version in it where you got superpowers and that kind of, and it was like, this actually makes sense. Like, all these goofy things can make sense in such a serious game. Because think about, like, even the movie Dodgeball. Like, as much as Dodgeball is a sport, if you class it as a sport, it's a sport, right?
Yeah. In the States, yeah.
Yeah. So as much as Dodgeball's a sport, yeah. Like, look at the movie, like, making it seem so silly and brothers, and it's not a man's game. You get what I'm trying to say? So basically, you can laugh at it, you can laugh with it. Such an incredible game, bro. Like, I've met so many incredible people from it. I've grown as a player from it. It's the type of game that if I was playing it in my teens, if it was out then, bro, I definitely would have been in tournaments. 1,000,000% around the country, around the world. 1,000,000%.
I know, like I said, you are one of the people that I know who champion this game and proper into it. All right, talking about championing gaming and progression, one of the things that's really dope is, obviously, we've spoken about Joey's Funhouse being a physical cave for you to be able to manifest the stuff that you love, to be able to play games, to be able to have the gadgets and stuff like this. But this hasn't just been a personal journey. This has been a whole new side of you creatively, because you've been creating specific content for it. So you've been banging out like the Instagram, you've been banging out YouTube videos, you're now streaming. How have you found that? Because obviously most people know you as a rapper. That's how people kind of got hold of you in your career, and you're gaining a whole new fan base, you're gaining a whole new respect. How are you finding this new creative edge with Joey's Funhouse?
Well, I've always directed a lot of my music videos. Yeah, so when it comes to being creative, that's always been there. Obviously, you got to be creative to be a rapper and everything, flows and all that kind of stuff there as well. And I've exec produced like shows like Eyes Too Big and that kind of stuff. So man's always been a bit like fun in the head, like all that. So it's kind of come naturally, but at the same time, I'm liking seeing the angles, because there are certain times where I think to myself, yeah, I need to post something. I need to post something sick. But then I'm trying to find something sick. But then I realize to myself, no, that's the rapper. Like the rapper's trying to post something super sick like that no one can. You know, one's there like that, the Knuckles thing and everything. Like, oh, it has to be Knuckles sick. But it's like, some people don't want to see Knuckles sick, bro. Some people just want to see that you got like a new light in your cabinet, and that's it. Like, it's that simple. You bought a £5 light, you put it in your cabinet, and that's all. Some people just want to see that you got a new Dragon Ball statue, and it's like, it's nice seeing the different sides of each career. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rappers always do things big. Creatives can do things on a miniature scale and just make it look incredibly massive, and people are like, wow, this is just wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's been really fun having the opportunity to be able to show my fun side, show my dumb side as well, because when TikTok first came out, or furthermore even Instagram Reels, bro, I didn't, as the rapper, I couldn't find the opportunity of why and how to use them. Yeah. Except if I'm promoting a song, you get what I'm saying? Or someone's done a dance for me or whatever. So
yeah, I see you doing reels for sweets and them things.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Like, there are limitless possibilities that I can do with this. Where as the rapper, it's like, yeah, why is he dancing, my guy? Like, you know don't crap me out. Don't crap me out. And that's it. It's the truth that you are saying. So like, because you, as a rapper, I am supposed to be sharing my personality, letting people know me a bit more. But what am I meant to let them know about me a bit more? Yeah. And how does this then transition into making you a fan of the music? Cool, you might be a fan of me, but how does this transition? Yeah,
doesn't mean like that music's gonna connect with you.
And that's the point. Yeah. And that's the point. Where the Funhouse gives you the opportunity to love everything I've got around me and love the person, because you understand why I got it around me and the way that I relate to it and the way that I love it and all these things. So yeah, as you said, like me doing reels with me getting my restocking my sweets and everything, and you're like, oh, Joey's got the Scooby snacks. You get what I'm saying? Like,
big man thing though. When you invited me to the Funhouse, there weren't no sweets though, fam.
There was no sweets, my guy. And I'm sorry about that. And I promise on everything that will never happen again. Bro, like,
do you know
that
what?
was the second re-up.
I know, it's so funny. I was like, no, the next day you read up. I was like, no, this is rude. The day after I come. One thing I want to get onto before we run out of time is you when it comes to tech. Like, you have a really kind of genius mind when it comes to actually how to use tech and how tech can be part of your life. I think like someone like me, I'll get like Samsung gifted me the Samsung Ultra S8, and I will use it for the same things that I use an iPad for. I maybe do 2 things more in it where I'm not going in, where fam, Knuckles mode and stuff like that. What is it about tech that excites you and makes you kind of go into a whole nother level? This is a quick answer. We're running out of time.
Yeah. Well, it's just about it's just that I get to test the limits. You know what I'm saying? As a human, if I test my limits, then basically there may be major consequences. Like I might break a leg or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to die from just seeing if I could jump off the roof and if I could land on my feet. But with things like using Siri and everything, I get to ask Siri questions every single day and find out if Siri's actually gonna answer me. Like, watch, hey Siri, tails. Man, do you understand? Man couldn't promise that it was gonna turn into that. Yeah, but it's like I get to test these things and see if it's gonna do everything, and then it's like, raw, I can do this, and I can sync these with that, and I can walk into the room, and it notices that I walked into the room, and it will do the things that I want it to do. So it's like I want to test the limits. Like I want to. I understand the whole Tony Stark of it, even though Tony Stark was a punk. But friggin', like, a lot of people are gonna be on me for that.
We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole because I know you're not a fan. But on the big man thing, I just want to say like, love what you're doing. Like the progression has been wonderful. Been super inspirational in helping me get my own spot and really been able to kind of take this thing to a next level. And people, you need to check out his content. When I say content, I'm saying Instagram, TikTok, proper joke. Like there's a video where he talks about the man cave and his wife's friend is so funny. Don't tell her I said that. The Twitch streams are really entertaining. It's a way for him to really be able to get out and game. The YouTube's got so much different content, so make sure you go and check it out. But before we leave, if you wanted to send them to one specific place or one specific piece of content, where are you sending them, Joe?
If I'm sending them to one specific place, it's definitely the Joey's Funhouse Instagram page. It has to be there. That's the place where the majority of things happen. Like I put everything on the YouTube and TikTok and everything, but it's like
that's the hub.
That's the hub.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I'm an Instagram man first and foremost. So that's the place. So Joey's_Funhouse, check that out. But before we do go, I just want to say that you think it's so cool that the next time we've spoken, like now, you are in your spot, I'm in my spot, and it's just like, bruv, it's just a major change for the both of us, bruv. Incredible.
Fam, it's mad. Like literally watching the last video, like you're chilling in the bed and I'm sitting in my front room, fam, and I just had my TV behind me to try and make it look gassy because I had literally nothing. The only thing I had was a good camera. Everything else I didn't have, and now I've got lighting, I've got spots. So yeah, it's incredible, and I'm proud of both of us, and we're gonna continue taking it to the next level. And in another year, when we come back on Too Many Games, the progression will be even madder. But thank you so much for joining me, Joe. Like I knew he was gonna go over in time, but we're almost the longest episode, but we're not completely there yet. But I want to thank you for riding with us and supporting the podcast. Thank you so much with all of the love for the channel. Thank you again for helping us past 2K, for all of the inspiration that you're giving us, the comments, the chats, the likes. We're able to do this because we want to talk to you. Like our job is to be able to talk to you because some of these companies feel like you're not to be represented, and we're here to make sure that they know that you are. I've been Mr. Midas. He's been Joey from the Funhouse. You've been the MVPs, and we out of here. Peace.
I've been playing games in the Funhouse. Couple big names in the Funhouse. I be in my lane in the Funhouse. Fully entertained in the Funhouse. Funhouse, 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 Funhouse. I've been playing games in the Funhouse. Couple big names in the Funhouse. I be in my